everybody, welcome back to art. For today's art lesson, you are going to need a piece of paper and a pencil. We're going to start a brand new project today, and we are going to be creating a fall landscape together. Now before we get started, let's talk about what a landscape actually is. I've put a couple of pictures as examples in the assignment in Schoology, but a landscape is just a picture or a drawing of outside. Pretty easy, right? Now, the most important part of a landscape that we always draw first is something called the horizon line. I think we might have talked about the horizon line a couple times ago with our Starry Night pumpkin drawing. The horizon line is that line where the sky meets the ground. So the first thing that I want you to do is turn your paper so that it's the long way side to side. This is also called landscape style. After you've got your paper landscape style, we are going to draw the horizon line. Now I want you to do your horizon line a little bit closer to the bottom than the top. A good way that I like to measure is by using my hand. So I'll put my hand right here, about all 5 fingers up. I'm just going to draw a very slightly wavy line that goes all the way across. It does not have to be perfectly straight. It can be a little bit straighter than that. That's totally up to you. Now in our fall landscape drawing, we are going to include some things that are fall and outside. So the first thing that I would like everybody to draw together is the picture of a house. So we're going to do this together. I'm going to draw my house right here, but you are welcome to draw your house anywhere on your landscape picture. Now it's very important when you draw something on a landscape that you do not draw it sitting on top of the horizon line. When we create a landscape, we want to create the feeling that there's actually space on this piece of paper. Even though this paper is flat, we're trying to create the illusion that there is depth in this drawing. So we're not going to draw our house sitting on top of the horizon line. We're going to draw it just a little bit below the horizon line. So I'm going to start with the bottom line of my house. I'm just going to draw a straight line across like this. On the left side of my house, I'm going to draw a line that goes up past the horizon line a little bit into the sky. On the right side, I'm going to draw another line that goes straight up, but I'm not going to go up as high, maybe about halfway. Please feel free to pause the video at any time that you need to stop and take your time to complete the steps. The next thing that I'm going to do is erase the horizon line where it goes through the middle of my house. The house is covering up that part of the horizon line, so it can be erased. The next thing that I'm going to do is draw another line for the top of my house. I'm going to start my pencil at the top of this left line. I'm just going to move it over here without drawing a line. I'm going to draw a line that comes down, and then when I get to the top of this line, I'm going to go straight over. I'm going to go past this up and down line of my house. This is going to be the side of the roof now. So I'm going to put my pencil at the end of this line. I'm going to draw a diagonal line that goes out a little bit, and then it will come over to attach to my house. I can erase this line right here that goes straight up and down where my roof is. Awesome. The next thing we're going to do is draw the roof on this top part of the house. I'm going to draw 2 short straight lines out from the sides, and then I'm going to connect them by using a triangle shape. Awesome. Now we've got the base of our house. We can add some details to our house like windows and a door. So I'm going to add my door, just a rectangle shape right here. At the top here, I'm going to add a circle window. I'm going to add some other windows down here. Feel free to add what you want to this step. If you want more windows, you can totally add more windows. If you want other details, you can add those too. Alright, we're going to add a little side porch to our house. So what I'm going to do is start my pencil on the side here. I'm going to draw a straight line that goes out. I'm going to keep my pencil right here, and I'm going to draw an angled line that goes a little bit up and then a straight line back over to my house. I'm going to draw a straight line down from my roof and then over to connect to the bottom of my house. I'm going to erase the horizon line where it goes through the middle of that part of my house. And then I'm going to draw some fence posts at the bottom here to show like an outside little porch. So what I'm going to do is draw 2 lines straight up and down and then connect them at the top with a triangle. I'm going to do that one more time. Then I'm going to draw 2 straight lines through my fence post. Awesome job, guys. Now we have our house. Now the next part is up to you. I want you to add some fall imagery to your fall landscape. So let's brainstorm really quick about some things that we could add. Some other fall imagery might be a tree, a pumpkin. You could add a scarecrow or a hay bale. You might want to add a bat to the sky or any other fall imagery that you can think of to fill up this space. I think I'm going to add a fence that kind of goes along the horizon line here. After I add my fence up in the ground, I might add a pumpkin or 2. Maybe I'll add a sidewalk up to my front door. After that, I might add a hay bale by the fence. Maybe I'll add a sun in the sky. All right, friends, after you've got your house done, you can take some time to draw some other fall imagery in the ground up here. Remember that it does not sit on top of the horizon line, but you can draw it down here in the ground. After you draw your fall landscape, please take a picture and upload it to Schoology so that I can see it. Have fun creating your fall landscape, and I will see you next time. Please save this fall landscape drawing for our next art lesson because we will need it next week too. Have a great week, friends.